Welcome! This is our second video in our series for Deaf History Month. Yay!
Okay, today we have a guest named Ayaz, and he's involved in the film industry. So I asked him if he would talk about the deaf film history, and he said sure, he would go ahead and kind of give you like a brief overview. And I mean, really, there's quite a lot to talk about in the subject, but this is just, a little bit about that. So he'll explain a little bit about, the history, each period, and then at the end we have a little bit of a Q&A for him talking about his experience being involved in the film industry. Really cool.
Sounds like fun. Let's go! Hello everyone, my name is Ayaz Ali. I graduated from RIT with a bachelor's degree in graphic design in 2013. About 2 years ago, I moved to California and I got involved in the film industry. And so today I wanted to give you just a short history about deaf film because I love it. The silent film era started around 1910 to the 1930s, and everything was black and white. There was no sound, and so it was amazing for deaf actors and for deaf audiences. Didn't matter if you could hear or not, everybody had equal access and could really enjoy watching films. During that time, there was a famous actor by the name of Marlee Matlin. And he was good friends with a person by the name of Granville Redman. He was a deaf artist and an actor who was involved with Chaplin. And they made amazing films together. You should watch some. Some of the films are City Lights, The Kid, and A Dog's Life. I mean, there's a lot more, but those are some of my top 3 favorites. There's so many you could choose from. They're really great films within the silent era. I love it. It's so inspiring if we were making films. So, during the post-silent film era, it was unfortunate. It was not a great time for deaf people because as an audience, now the films were using voice actors. And so less and less deaf people were able to go and enjoy the films. So, during that time, deaf people started to really feel left out. There was no captionings provided. So, I tried to figure out what to do. And the National Association for the Deaf decided to start preserving all of these old films from before because there's such a rich history and such a value in them. And they were trying to support deaf people, and they really wanted to encourage them to make more films in the future. So, over time, until about the 70s or 80s, then finally there started to be more of a deaf audience. And the reason was because of more films, which are considered B-list movies, that deaf audiences could watch. And it was interesting. One example, there's one called Deafula, or Deaf Dracula, and the man who made that actually made a lot of different films, a ton. And it's not amazing work. Some of them are just kind of silly films just for entertainment, and the lines are kind of corny, the shots aren't the greatest, kind of just look like play work. But still, deaf people really loved it. It was enjoyable for them to watch, and that's an important part of history. He really made history with all of the different films that he made. And he really tried to encourage other people to make films as well, but nobody really did. So he just kept making them because it was his passion. He loved so much being involved in filmmaking. And then there was huge news for deaf audiences, and that's because there was a movie called Children of a Lesser God. This was a huge impact for people. Marlee Matlin was involved, and she actually received an Oscar for that. She was deaf. It was amazing news. Really, it was just so inspiring for deaf people. They loved it as an audience. It was showing, hey, we can be actors. We can be deaf filmmakers. And the movie is not by a deaf filmmaker, but it has a deaf actor involved. And so it still had a big impact on society. And over time, from the Children of a Lesser God, things kind of slowed down a bit. And I would say from about the year 2000 until the present time, then production really started to skyrocket. There was a company called ASL Films, and I believe they've made more than 6 movies now, which is great. The director's name is Mark Wood, and he is amazing. All of the different movies that he makes, he has such a strong passion as a director. And a lot of deaf people really love his humor, his sense of deafhood, and being involved within the deaf community, and just the culture and how much he cherishes that. And his films are in sign language, and they don't have captions on them, which is really interesting. And it just kind of makes deaf people feel empowered and feel good, like they have something they can connect to. And at the same time, hearing people can watch too and really enjoy it. And it just encourages deaf people to make even more films. And that time when ASL Films really started to become popular, he inspired so many other deaf filmmakers. And we actually have our own company. I'm one of 3 co-founders of a film company, and it's called ImageShade Films. And we're about 3 years old now. Soon we're going to be 4 years old as a company. And we've made several different things. We've made about 5 movies, 5 short films, and 1 full-length movie. And from this point on, we just really want to make even more. And we have both hearing and deaf people working together. So please keep a lookout for us. It's really amazing how much the history has influenced what we're doing now, from the silent film era until the present. It's so interesting. I mean, it's a slow process, but slowly but surely, we're getting there. And it just makes even more people be able to recognize that we can do anything that hearing people can do. We have the skills. We can make the films. We can act. We can do it. And that's because we have such great access to technology and interpreters. It's amazing to see more deaf people becoming involved within the industry. It's great to see deaf filmmakers becoming more involved. We definitely are showing the future we can do it. So, there's definitely issues and challenges within the industry today. Hearing people might never have worked with deaf people, which gives us a challenge, and deaf people are used to that. That doesn't mean we're going to give up. We have so many different ways we can write back and forth, we can text, we can email. It's really great, but at the same time, the main concern is production. That becomes a challenge because most of the time interpreters are very expensive to hire, so therefore we have to use other methods of communication. And in production, time is money, and that takes our time. So we almost have to, as deaf people, what you'd call double prepare. We have to do even more work to make sure that everything works out smoothly. A lot of times hearing people, they can get through the process, they just meet each other, they can communicate just fine. But with deaf people, there's a little more of a barrier there. So we really have to make sure everything works out. But still, it's a wonderful experience. It's a great learning experience for us. And that doesn't mean we're going to give up. We know we can do this. No problem. I would say that internet and film industries definitely have made the process easier. If you think back to the time, before I started to get involved, trying to get your work out there for people to see was almost impossible. You couldn't get the recognition. But now with the internet and with film festivals, that's how we can show our skill, our talent, and that's how we can get recognized. And people just, they've never seen a team like ours. They look on the internet and you have a full website with all of your information, and it's just great. It's a great way to get support. That's how we are starting to become more and more successful. And I'm so thankful for internet and technology. I mean, without that, we wouldn't have recognition all over the world. So, my experience as a deaf filmmaker. You know, when I first got into the real world, aka the hearing world, it was a challenge, definitely, yes. You know, of course, no matter what the barriers we had, we were able to overcome it in our own way. And still, to this day, I'm always learning new things, you know, trying to figure out how to work with different actors and how their expectations are, and makeup artists and hairstylists, and let me think, working with the location manager. Just the list goes on and on. Wow, you know, I'm always learning different techniques and styles, and it just makes me fall in love with it even more. It's a lot of work, but it's a wonderful experience. I'd say please, definitely, let us know what you think. You know, let us know what you think of ImageShade Films, and if you have any feedback for us or any advice, anything to help any deaf filmmakers, we definitely would appreciate that so much. You know, because in the deaf world, it's very small, you know, it's limited. The hearing world is huge, and there's so much potential for feedback, and we could really, you know, become a great company and work with wonderful actors, and that's due to getting feedback from people to help us become even more successful and make wonderful and great movies. You know, we can do anything a hearing person can do, and we definitely want our films to be a part of the hearing world, not just the deaf world. I mean, that's great to work with deaf people, but at the same time, you know, hearing and deaf work together, and that's what's going to make our company grow even bigger and even better, and just allow us to have more experience and gain more knowledge. It's definitely an important part. So thank you. Have a wonderful day and or night. Bye. Okay, that was wonderful information. Ayaz has so much skill and information to give us. Learning about the silent film era was interesting. I've definitely seen some of those old movies, you know, like on the old TV channels, which is cool. I like it a lot. So, hopefully you guys have enjoyed all of the information today. And if you're interested in deaf film or just film in general, definitely research it more. We've just given you a few aspects of it, but you can definitely go more in depth for yourself and learn even more information.
Right, and even RIT has a course devoted just to deaf cinema and history. So there's a lot of information out there.
Definitely, if in the RIT area, try that out. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, please click like and remember to subscribe.
That's right, subscribe.
Yep, you definitely need to subscribe because we're going to have even more videos coming up soon.
And don't forget to check out our Patreon page. If you'd like to support us, we'd appreciate it. Great.
Thank you so much. See you in the next one. Bye. Poured with her, and she knew from that moment on she wanted to get involved with Hebrew studies and Judaism. And she received her bachelor's degree from the University of